The resplendent quetzal, Pharomachrus mocinno, is a small tropical bird found in southern Mexico and Central America. It is a member of the Trogonidae family and is well known for its colorful and complex plumage that differs substantially between sexes. The resplendent quetzal plays an important role in Mesoamerican mythology and is closely associated with Quetzalcoatl. Presently, it is the national animal of Guatemala, being pictured on the country's flag, coat of arms, and it also lends its name to the country's currency, the Guatemalan quetzal. Resplendent quetzals are beautiful birds well known for their colorful plumage. They have a green body, showing iridescence from green-gold to blue-violet, and red breasts. Depending on the light, quetzal feathers can shine in a variant of colors: green, cobalt, lime, yellow, to ultramarine. Their green upper tail coverts hide their tails, and in breeding males are particularly splendid, being longer than the rest of the body. The primary wing coverts are also unusually long and give a fringed appearance. The male has a helmet-like crest. The bill, which is partly covered by green filamentous feathers, is yellow in mature males and black in females. Their iridescent feathers, which cause them to appear shiny and green like the canopy leaves, are a camouflage adaptation to hide within the canopy during rainy weather. Resplendent quetzals are found from Chiapas, Mexico to western Panama. They inhabit moist rainforests and montane cloud forests, but can also be found in vegetated ravines and open areas with scattered trees and pastures. These birds are altitudinal migrants that migrate from the slopes to the canopy of the forest during the breeding season. Resplendent quetzals usually live alone when not breeding, but they may gather in big numbers in one tree at the same time when feeding. They forage more frequently in the midday hours. The adults have a more fruit-based diet while the chicks consume primarily insects and some fruits. Quetzals use the methods of hovering and stalling in order to selectively pick the fruit near the tips of the branches. Particularly important are wild avocados and other fruit of the laurel family, which the birds swallow whole before regurgitating the pits. Resplendent quetzals are very loud and are most vocal during calm, cloudy dawns and misty afternoons. On sunny days or when it's windy, they are usually quiet. Their song is a treble syllable described as kiao, or like a whimpering pup, often performed in pairs, which may be repeated monotonously. They also communicate with other unmusical calls, which include a warning week call, alarm perwick sound, or a kakaka call. Resplendent quetzals are considered herbivores, frugivores, as they are specialized fruit eaters. However, they will also mix their diet with insects, notably wasps, ants and larvae, frogs and lizards. Resplendent quetzals are monogamous, one male to one female territorial breeders. They breed seasonally from March to April in Mexico, May to June in El Salvador, and March to May in Guatemala. These birds create their nests over 200 feet, 61 m, up in the air, and court in the air with specific calls. These include the two-note whistle, gigi waka wak wek wek, cooey whistle, uwak, chatter, and buzzing. The first call is related to male territorial behavior, while the cooey whistle is identified as a mating call. Females lay 2 pale blue eggs in a nest placed in a hole which they carve in a rotten tree. Both parents take turns incubating, which lasts about 18 days. During this time, the male generally incubates the eggs during the day, while the female incubates them at night. When the eggs hatch, both parents take care of the young, feeding them fruit, berries, insects, lizards, and small frogs. However, the female often neglects and even abandons the young near the end of the rearing period, leaving it up to the male to continue caring for the offspring until they are ready to survive on their own. Young quetzals begin flying after 3 weeks old, but for the males, their long, beautiful tail feathers take 3 years to develop. The main threats to resplendent quetzals include habitat loss, hunting for feathers, and trapping for illegal trade.